I asked people to recommend me books they didn't like, and now I'm reading them. The 21st book of the Another Man's Trash Reading Challenge is indeed Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. This book has finally come around to haunt me. This book is marketed as an extremely spicy, dark romance with suspense and mystery. And I want to say right up front, if I ever get anywhere near any of the topics in that content warnings list, there will be a loud and clear heads up with skip tos, so you can skip over that part of the video. As the title of the book would suggest, the FMC in this book is Adeline, who has just moved into her great-grandmother's Gothic mansion, and she is moving back to Seattle for a fresh start. It's supposed to be peaceful. Now, this manor is apparently not only haunted by an angry soul, it is also haunted by something more corporeal and far more dangerous, which is a stalker. And as she's dealing with that, Adeline learns that apparently having stalkers is a family trait, because her great-grandmother had one too. Not only that, but she was actually murdered in the very bedroom where Adeline now sleeps. I guess time will tell if history is going to repeat itself, but falling in love with your stalker seems like a very natural first step. I am 140 pages into this book, which hilariously is exactly 25% of the way through, which, as we all know, is my DNF threshold. Now, I did not plan that, and while I did stop there today, I am not going to stop reading the book. At least, not yet. But let me be so clear, okay? I hate it. In fact, actually, I just need everybody to know that I am 2 pages into book 21, and I hate it. So, off to a great start. Right, okay, so let me say a couple of things really quickly. First, I'm not taking this book too seriously. If I was doing that, I would have stopped reading on page 2. I am reading this out of sheer curiosity. So far, I am finding the writing to be kind of cringe and a little bit awkward. She, being the author, but also Adeline, I guess, they're prone to repetitive descriptions. I will say that has allowed me to construct a very, very good mental map of the house. I know what everything looks like. I know where everything is because Adeline says it every time she walks into her room. So, you know, pros and cons. I have a good sense of Adeline's relationships with people because, again, it's constantly reiterated. I will also say that what is appearing to be the through-line mystery of the identity of her great-grandmother's stalker and eventual murderer, that's very interesting. Now, I can't stand Adeline. I think she's kind of insufferable, and I'm not overly fond of the stalker's internal monologue either, which, by the way, that was a surprise. Didn't expect dual POV, but here we are. Being inside the head of an obsessive, possessive, vigilante stalker with a propensity for violence is definitely an experience. So I guess we'll see what happens. Raise your hand if you're surprised that I am not DNFing this book at the first chance.